My friend, what do you know about the vagus nerve? Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever heard of the nerve that wanders through the body like a vagrant, influencing the balance of dynamic, systemic processes like homeostasis? I just wanted to give you a very simple exercise to relax your body, to encourage digestion, to encourage relaxation, to encourage balance and embodiment. Okay, so the exercise is really simple. First, we want to do some testing to find out how things are moving in our body so that we can retest afterwards to determine if things changed. I'm just going to encourage you to sit in a neutral position and rotate through your neck, side to side, and see which side is, if there's a side that's a little bit stiffer, if there's any sort of tension that you're carrying. And then we're going to lay down. So I bend my knees because this allows my low back to relax upon the ground. And I just want to start in a neutral position. My head is looking up to the sky, and for a very simple exercise, there is a profound influence. And some of the signifiers I'll explain afterwards, but take your gaze out to the right. The minimum that we can do this for is about 30 seconds. If you would like to do it for longer, you're going to get extra benefit out of it, but 30 seconds is going to signal to the nervous system that a change is taking place. This is something that is regulated through the nervous system and a tissue found where muscles and tendons meet. It's called the Golgi tendon organ. And it helps signal that new space is available, let's say. So 30 seconds, just find a point out in space that you can gaze towards and fix your gaze upon. And just observe your body. Observe anything that you might be noting. If the mind is starting to stir up and it's got all sorts of commentary, you can use this wonderful tool that Wayne Dyer had. Just say next and come back to a neutral presence. You can already hear it in my voice, but I don't want to influence or bias you, so that's about 30 seconds plus. We'll come back to neutral with the gaze. The head is staying still, so the nose is pointing up towards the ceiling. And now I'm just going to take my gaze over to the left, find a fixed point that I can stay with, and just hang out like that. My breath is in the belly. If I can, as much as is possible, the chest stays soft. My tongue is away from the roof of the mouth, and I'm just looking for a little steadiness with my gaze and allowing my nervous system to signal. One way that you can amplify this effect is I'm speaking, which is stimulating my vocal cords, but I can also swallow, and I would encourage you to practice swallowing and not talking. But the accessory nerve, which is a cranial nerve associated anciently with the vagus nerve, governs swallowing, and it can help stimulate the body's relaxation process. It's about 30 plus, back to neutral, and perhaps you're feeling a little bit more spacious, a little bit more steady, a little bit more calm. Sometimes yawning is a natural byproduct of this practice. Sometimes swallowing begets more swallowing. Now, let's retest. I just want to check and see. And I had a little bit more tension on my left side that's eased. I can feel actually that my breath has more space in my rib cage, and I've actually in this conversation had little cavitations of what I believe are the rib heads in and along my spine, just softening, finding new space. I hope this practice has helped you find a little bit more space, a little bit more relaxation, maybe some kindness for yourself and the people in your life. I am so grateful that you're here. If you're interested in more techniques, tools, and methodologies for living a healthier life, more excited, vibrant, and vital experience, then please click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.